Hi friend, in this tutorial we are going to develop this layout using Bootstrap. Okay, at first, before that, we need to understand that how many row we need to get. Okay, here this is one row, this is the second row, this is third, contain two columns, this is the fourth row which contains two columns, and finally last one is the footer part which contains only single row. Okay, for that at first we need to import all our CSS, HTML. Just follow the coding. First you need to save this file. Save as it is time to specify style, city style, type, text slash class into container. This class is used to wrap our all the div with the container div, so that it align in the page very center, all the layout in the center of the page. Okay, close the div, and next is that first we need to create header part. Header contains one row, header contains two columns. Okay, for that we need to create div class equal to row. This row and span we have already discussed in our earlier tutorial. Div class rows, and because it contains two columns, so we are creating a div class equal to span two columns. You can keep span this class as much width you want to place. Okay, span I want to keep that logo width just 140 pixel. Okay, because we know that every grid contains 60 pixels, 60 because we are using to span 2. For that reason it is 120, and the spacing between the two grid is 20 pixel. For that reason the width of the span 2 is 140 pixel. Okay, div and keep one text for placeholder logo. Okay, and the remaining span is 10. When we have to put here span 10, and title, that is close one. Now we need to write some our own custom CSS, so that we can provide some height for the logo and title. Okay, style dot logo, our own custom CSS. width no need to place width tag here, just keep here height tag, height attribute, height, and it is 120 pixel. Okay, you can keep as your need. Height background red. Okay, in the same way we can write for the title. It is time to check that how it is going to look like. That you need to run that file. Okay, there is some error. We need to sort out the error. Bootstrap css real style set slash css link type. Okay, we need to write here link type, not style. Okay, link type, and we need to call this logo and title class in our along with span 2. We need to call title along with span 10. Okay, now it is time to run that file, refresh it. Okay, fine, it is great. Now next is that we need to create bar. Okay, the social icon for Twitter, Facebook and LinkedIn we can create later on this tutorial, but for now we are going to create that menu. Okay, and there you can include this menu is containing only one row, only one columns. In this row only one column, in this row only one column is there. Okay, now it is time to create the menu. Okay, for that we need to again create div class row. Okay, row, and need to close div, and then div class span equal to span 12, because it is only a single column, so we need to use whole span 12 slash div. Now it is time to write our own CSS. Just copy this one and paste it, and paste it. Change the name of the CSS menu. Now copy this menu and paste it here. Okay, change some color, change some to color, change navy, maroon. Okay, save this file, save it, and then we need to specify some height. Let us keep it 40 pixel, otherwise 30 pixel as your need. Now it is time to this file, refresh it. How it look good. Now you want to place some spacing between the header menu. Okay, for that you can create your own CSS. You can do in many way. You can write a paragraph tag between the header and menu tag, or otherwise I am creating here one class that contain only some specific height. Okay, 10px. Okay, I'm going to place this div class equal to clear div. Save this file. Now it is time to check how it look. Refresh it. Fine, it is good. Now next target is that we need to create this third row, which contains two columns. First, as you can see that the first column of the third row is little larger than second column. Okay, for that reason we can going to specify span 8 for the first column of the third row and span 4 for the second column of the third row. Okay, then just you follow the coding how I am doing this one. Now again we are using this clear class because it gives some spacing between the menu and the slider. Okay, between the menu and the slider it provides some spacing, much spacing. Okay, for that div class equal to row, and then close the div class equal to span and 8. Okay, and that is the slider div slider, and this one is for right side, second column of the third row. Okay, span remain 4. Okay, and range form. Okay, so we have created new row, and this new row containing two columns. One column is having span 8 and the second column is span 4. Now it is time to specify our own custom CSS for the slider and for the registration form. Okay, slider width, some width not required, height and background. Height 400 pixel and background is orange. Save this file. Now it is time to create our own registration form dot reg underscore form. Okay, we need to place same height as we have given for the slider, because slider and registration form in the same row, and we want to show the slider and registration form in the same homogeneous look. Okay, for that reason we are placing height for the slider and the height for the stage form in the same way. Okay, background orange, background yellow. Save it and refresh this file. Okay, we need to use this slider and reg form class in our created row. For span 8 it is slider, and for span 4 it is reg underscore form. Save this file, and now it is time to refresh this file and check, see how it look. It is looking very fine, but it seems that height is, I have given height too much. Reduce some height 300. Okay, 300. Save this file and refresh and see how it look. Good. Now next is that we need to create a fourth row, and fourth row is containing again the sixth column, but in fourth row the first column is having some span 8 and span 4, and the second column is span 8. Okay, spans 8 or span 6, how it is depend on you how you want to display the layout. Okay, for layout which I have created, I want to keep this left side for as a span 4 and this right side as span 8. Okay, means for that we need to again create this rows. Okay, I'm just copy and pasting this fill 4 lines, and I'm changing little bit here, span 4 and span 8, and this one is left side, just to side, and this one is right side. Okay, and now span 4 and span 8, left side, right side. Side. Left side, this is height is okay, 300, 400, 400, background green, and left side is done, and this is right side, okay, height is 400 and background color is pink. Save this file and refresh it. Need to call. Okay, we have already called left side and right side. Okay, fine, this is looking great, but we need to place clear class beta 2 rows. Just copy this line and paste it here, save it, press it, and see how good. Finally we need to create our footer layout. Okay, for footer layout we can conclude that this footer layout containing only single column means we have to use here span 12. Okay, for that we need to again create one more row, div class equal to row, div class equal to span 12, and 12 div. We need to place here. Okay, we need to write here div class for this row. Okay, now this is footer part. Save this file, and we need to write our own CSS for the footer. Okay, footer is height 40px and background is black. Okay, save this file and refresh it. Check. Okay, we need to call this footer class along with his span 12. Paste it and save it. Okay, fine, it is looking good. Need to call clear class. So we have created and check finally. Okay, this can create in a very easily way by using Bootstrap .css the desired layout. Okay, we have created in this tutorial very simple layout. In next tutorial we are going to create more different layouts. Okay, from this from this series of tutorial you get a clear understanding of how Bootstrap is used to create the layout of a page. We have done out. Thank you for your time. Please keep watching.